missing for close to 50 days. Rahul Gandhi's absence has been the topic of serious discussion and the butt of jokes and jibes alike. Either way, it has captured the nation's imagination. Perhaps because in recent history, no mainstream political leader has been able to get up
or even at their own internal meetings and sessions.
विपक्ष आज हताश है, निराश है, दिशाहीन है। जो हमारे है नहीं ऐसे कमियों को ढूंढ रहा है, जो दोष है नहीं उसकी बात कर रहा है। अध्यक्ष जी ने कहा जो हमारी दोष नहीं है उन कमियों को, जो नहीं है ऐसे दो कमियों को ढूंढो मत, ढूंढना है तो अपने नेता को ढूंढो।
Do you feel that the government is so worried about where Rahul is and they can find out themselves?
Yes, if they are so worried where the Congress Vice President is, they are in government, why don't they get all the agencies to find where they are? That's what is worrying them and bothering them.
Do you feel that they wouldn't want to do that because they want to continue to make this a political a political issue?
Is this really a political issue? Well, they can keep saying anything. We have already made a statement as far as the Congress Vice President is concerned, and I think to continue repeating what we've said every day, the BJP seems, being in power and their promises that they made, have no other issues. So that is why they fall back on the same issue every day. It shows bankruptcy in their thought process.
Finally, you're saying that the government has the wherewithal to really find out where one of its citizens is, right?
They can find out any citizens. Don't we know if there's how many people are in Yemen today? So if the government wants to find out where any citizen of this country is, they definitely can. So I know they should talk about the real issues.
The Congress, in the meantime, has swung from anger to defensiveness to embarrassment when faced with the eternal question, where is Rahul Gandhi? So much so that a recent press conference called on the land bill turned into a slugfest between the party and the journalists, forcing Jairam Ramesh to run from the spotlight.
पार्टी के उपाध्यक्ष राहुल गांधी, आपको उनके बारे में बुरा क्यों लगता है अगर राहुल गांधी को लेकर सवाल पूछा जाता है तो? हमने सीधा सिंपल सवाल पूछा कि क्या 19 तारीख को दिल्ली में होने वाली किसान रैली में राहुल गांधी आएंगे? और अगर
बिल्कुल आपका सवाल का जवाब दे रहे हैं, आप मुझे मौका देंगे, हम जवाब दे रहे हैं, इसमें गुस्से होने की कोई बात नहीं है। उसमें मैं रैली के बारे में ही बात कर रहा हूं, आप मुझे बोलने का मौका देंगे। जहां तक अधिग्रहण का मौका है, जहां तक सब राजनीतिक ही मुद्दे हैं। और अगर आपने एक सवाल पूछा, बिल्कुल जायज सवाल पूछा कि 19 तारीख को क्या इस किसान रैली में कांग्रेस पार्टी के उपाध्यक्ष उपस्थित रहेंगे या नहीं रहेंगे, बिल्कुल सही सवाल आपने पूछा। इसका जवाब A.K. एंटनी साहब और दिग्विजय सिंह जी पहले ही दे चुके हैं प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में।
This wasn't the only time. At another party briefing, Rahul's absence was conspicuous when Ajay Markan announced a new list of spokespersons. However, questions were centered around the Congress Vice President.
सर, इसमें राहुल गांधी की कितनी छाया है पूरी टीम में?
देखिए, हमारे ज्यादातर लोग, आपने देखा होगा कि ये NSY यूथ कांग्रेस के बैकग्राउंड के लोग हैं तो जाहिर बात है कि जिन लोगों ने एनएसयूआई और यूथ कांग्रेस में कार्य किया है, जिसके इंचार्ज राहुल जी थे, तो उनसे प्रभावित तो सबके सब लोग होंगे।
राहुल गांधी जी जब आएंगे आपको पता लग जाएगा, उसमें हिस्सा ले रहे हैं नहीं ले रहे हैं वो भी आपको पता लग जाएगा। तो हम हमेशा उसी के बारे में बात करके कुछ फायदा नहीं है। आप सबको डेफिनेटली पता लगेगा। राहुल गांधी जी आपके बिना बताए तो आने वाले हैं नहीं, जैसे ही आने वाले हैं आप सबको पता लगने वाला है, तो आएंगे तो पता लग जाएगा।
In this country, we, after the advent of television, that people taking time off to look after to think about how the party can improve and taking some time to introspect is something that obviously nobody is allowed to do. I think what he is doing is absolutely correct, and I think that unnecessarily the television channels have this kind of
Congress president never needed this kind of a time to,
Well,
sort of switch
everybody-
off from everything.
Well, everybody is different. We must understand, you and I or other person, the person, next person who is holding the camera, we all think differently and act differently.
Do you know where he is? If there's an emergency that you need to get in touch with your leader on, can you get in touch with him?
I mean, there is the Congress president in play today. So if there is something of emergency, we have general secretaries, we have the president of the party who is leading the party in various, be it inside parliament or outside parliament. So I think this issue actually is hounding the press people more than actually the people of this country.
Finally, last question. There's been a big question mark over whether he will take over as Congress president, or will that elevation finally happen? Do you think his absence now has sealed the deal that no, the arrangement right now is going to continue for a while, that Mrs. Gandhi is going to lead the party?
Well, the organization elections haven't taken place yet. They are in process. When the elections take place, when people cast their votes, when people come up with a suggestion, that is something that the Congress party, that is something that we know that he will be the Congress president. When he will be, that is really decided by the party, and I think you should wait your turn.
राहुल जी जहाँ भी हैं, जब भी आएंगे रैली में शामिल होंगे, लेकिन हम उनके सिपाही लोग तो मौजूद आपके बीच में है ना।
Armed with no information but only with the historical sense of defending its first family, Congress leaders continue to defend the absence of their vice president. Buzzes that Rahul Gandhi will be returning sometime around the mid of April, and the process of him being anointed will begin from there on. But before that, one leader has openly challenged Rahul Gandhi's ability to lead.
As of today, she is a unifying force. She is a force people of India and political parties are comfortable with, believe in, and we know that she has a capability as she has shown before. So I think it's our best bet, and given a choice to me, we will go with her.
Congress leaders, many of them are of the opinion that Rahul Gandhi should be elevated as a Congress president.
That's everybody can have an opinion. I think everybody is most welcome to have an opinion. What will happen will eventually, if there is a change in leadership, after all we are having organization elections, when the elections will come, we will see what the situation is then. I can only say what I believe, and all I can say is that there is yet not a single congressman of some value that I have met who has actually contrary views to mine. There may be others, but I haven't met them as yet.
The tussle between the Congress old guard and the Young Turks has been apparent for a while. Rahul has confided in his close aides that his hands are tied and he wants to effect changes in the party that his mother and her aides aren't ready for. He wants these hurdles out now.
Do you think, if you can name a few people, in the old guard list whom you think, he will strike out?
No, I don't want to go into it, and I don't think, I don't know what is in his mind. But certainly what is clear, he has views on what he wants to do in the party. And certainly he wants to bring new blood, he wants winds of change to blow through the party, he wants to democratize the organization, he wants to have... All this is spelled out. The only unfortunate thing is that he's not had impact so far. And I think he's really spoken for the traditional line of the Congress. As I said, he's been pro-poor, pro-Dalit, pro-women, pro-minorities, pro-farmers. But the unfortunate thing is he's not had the impact so far. And therefore, and with the party coming down to a historic low of 44, naturally the knives are out for the Gandhi family.
The party is virtually split vertically. Those who desperately want Sonia Gandhi to lead, as voiced by Sandeep Dixit, and others who have been cultivated by Rahul Gandhi, pressing for a transition.
Sandeep's statement once again highlighting the churning that is going on in the Congress party that is heading towards a change of guard. It's a feeling shared by many congressmen off the record. But when the cameras roll, they become politically correct, not wanting to left behind when Rahul forms his new team.
Sandeep Dixit has said that Sonia Gandhi is needed at the helm of affairs even more as of now, given the situation of the Congress party.
Ask him, no? I mean, you ask him what he means. How can I start analyzing his...
But does this really mean that Rahul Gandhi is not needed and Sonia Gandhi should continue being at the helm of affairs?
I don't think Mr. Dixit means that either.
Yes.
His interaction with the media doesn't convey that you need one at the, and not the other. We have a president, we have a vice president. And the Congress party is lucky to have two office bearers.
Ma'am, but the other person that you need is not even there, ma'am. Rahul Gandhi is not even there.
That doesn't matter, he's not there, but he's not gone forever, no? He's gone for a few days, as he had said, and I respect that. We've said that often enough, that every individual needs to follow his own course of action. He decides. Why is he a vice president? Because he has his own mindset, his own leadership qualities. He has decided that he's going to work in a particular way, and that's what it is. Every individual needs some space, some time to introspect. There is no question of them having one at the cost of the other. Congress president is our president. We need her.
I can say we are being advised, guided by Sonia ji and Rahul ji both. They are just helping the party in their own capacity. One is the president, other is the co-chairman, co-president, vice president. So there is I don't think there should be any confusion.
Who should be the next Congress president? Should Sonia Gandhi continue or Rahul Gandhi's elevation is something that is imminent?
Very straight answer. At the moment, Sonia ji is there. She is the president. Whenever there will be a question, if there will be a vacancy, this will be filled according to the constitution.
We all agree to what Sandeep ji has said. We have seen Sonia ji building this party brick by brick or in the last so many years from 98 onwards. So the amount of respect and the love and the admiration we have for Sonia ji, there are no two ways about it. I'm sure that you ask any other Congress person, he'll have the same views about Sonia ji. But as far as the party presidentship is concerned, I think we'll go by the democratic manner, and what has to be done will be done in a due course of time. I don't think we need to get stuck with one person's single-minded opinion and again try to create a controversy surrounding it.
So you think that Rahul Gandhi should become the Congress president, if that's what?
I said let the time take a due course and we'll see what happens in the future.
While the party ultimately will have to fall in line with whatever decisions that the Gandhis may take, the one thorn that will be hard to pluck is resistance from allied parties.
With Bihar elections round the corner, the Congress is trying hard to attach itself with the larger Lohia alliance forming against the BJP. Sonia is used to doing business with Lalu in the past, a leader that Rahul has never been too fond of. Now, pragmatism will have to overrule personal likes and dislikes. But will allies be ready to hold his hand through new relationships?
Of Sonia Gandhi is an established factor nowadays, and the people, they have no problem while working with Mrs. Gandhi. We saw her in our march to the president. She was very well with everyone. We have no experience working with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Even some congressmen, they feel uncomfortable while working with him. Rahul Gandhi has failed to he has not become the symbol of some political struggle, neither of the Kisan, nor of the Dalit, nor of the marginalized section of the society. So he has to identify himself. The politics is a 24/7 affair. This is not very casual, let's go to Dalit house today, let's go to merchant house today, let's go to land bill today. It is not like that. You will have to involve 24/7 in the miseries of the people. The losses has been done to the Kisan. Where is the leader? People wanted their leader to be in the field during this crisis. So you must be available to your masses 24 hours. I am sad to say, I am sorry to say, that this mysterious type of moment of a leader, it does not reflect good in the masses.
This does not reflect good in the masses is what the alliances, and who are not even alliances but ready to do business with Congress, feel about Rahul Gandhi as a chief of Congress party, if that becomes the case.
Leaders like Sharad Pawar have already indicated their discomfort in working with Rahul Gandhi. They see him as inflexible, naive and cut off from political realities. But in all likelihood, by the end of this year, Rahul Gandhi will be coronated as the Congress president, and his political career will depend a lot on his ability to take along all the allies.
One of the main reasons Sonia Gandhi has been successful and actually managed to bring the Congress back to power after so many years, in the wilderness, was because she managed to establish this rapport across the political spectrum with like-minded parties. She befriended Lalu Yadav, she befriended Ramvilas Paswan, she befriended Karunanidhi, she even swallowed the hostility with Sharad Pawar to befriend the NCP. Now, and we saw, how much she has got accepted, in political circles when she led that 14-party delegation to Rashtrapati Bhavan to protest against the land ordinance.
Over the last 1 year, Sonia has emerged as a rallying force between opposition parties, and this has been reinforced even more last 1 month, from leading the anti-land bill march to writing letters to the government to help farmers.
So when change happens, there's always this question that was even asked during Nehru's period. After Nehru, who? But then Indiraji turned up to be very good, as a good administrator, as a good leader, as a very good prime minister, end of the day. So let's wait and watch. Here is a man, young man, with a strong potential, having the same credentials, and test him out. I'm sure when he has he comes into the helm of power, he'll prove his point. But there is this unnecessary questions being raked up and issues being raked up. It's become a jumla now with the BJP. Where is Rahul Gandhi? I'll give them the address. And what are they going to do about it? Are they so scared of him? What scares them basically? Is Rahul Gandhi scaring the Bharatiya Janata Party? Why are they converting this into a jumla?
Leaders say come April 19th, then Rahul could be joining his mother at the Kisan rally in the national capital. And that could very well be his first public appearance in 2 months.
Last seen while casting his vote in the capital on February 7th. Rahul's disappearance continues to be not just a hot political issue, but one that has social media and general public intrigued as well. All eyes would be on him once he lands back in town, and the bets are on whether he would reveal the details of where he went and whether the introspection paid off.
राहुल गांधी जी आपके बिना बताए तो आने वाले हैं नहीं, जैसे ही आने वाले हैं आप सबको पता लगने वाला है, तो आएंगे तो पता लग जाएगा।
अरे यार घुमा फिरा कर क्या सीधा ये जवाब देंगे ना, घुमा। हाँ
राहुल जी जहाँ भी हैं, जब भी आएंगे।
He's not gone forever, no? He's gone for a few days, as he had said.